Imagine you're dashing here and there while grabbing your walking stick. You're sick and need an emergency checkup, but there's nobody around. The place is completely barren and silent. You're retired, but you've lost all your savings, so you can't move to another state. I think there would be no option except crying loud over your wrong decision. I'm talking about the state you chose to spend days after retirement, and I'm serious. Choosing the wrong state for retirement can turn your happiest moments into the worst ones. So, be conscious. You must stay away from the worst states for retirement. Don't worry if you're just going to retire. I'm about to share the 7 worst states for retirement in 2024. So, stay tuned until the end, as this video will change your life after retirement. Before we get started, click that like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. This channel will keep you updated on the most intriguing videos on economic topics all around the world. Number 7. Rhode Island. Rhode Island offers an amazing lifestyle due to its natural beauty, especially its 8 gorgeous beaches, but it doesn't have a decent space for retirement. A financial service company, Bankrate, shared eye-opening data regarding the worst states to retire. According to that, Rhode Island is the 17th worst state to retire among 50 other places. The state irritates your declining years in many ways. The most important thing to notice here is the tax rate. The sales tax is so high that you can't buy your desired items easily. Moreover, tax rates are comparatively higher for retired individuals. You'll even have to pay tax for Social Security benefits. Are you a fan of gorgeous beaches in this state? So, you're ready to adopt a lower class lifestyle? Still, you can't think about living here. Whilst researching this state, I was shocked to see the interest of this state in crimes. Violence and property crime rates compete well with other rates. So, you'll not be saved in terms of both your money and life. So don't get attached to the beauty of Rhode Island and think about a place offering a better lifestyle in terms of your financial state and security. Number 6. Utah. Utah is one of the best natural states, like Rhode Island. In your old age, it'll also offer you wide open spaces to breathe in your comfort zone. But my observations say you'll be unable to breathe freely with a thin pocket. The cost of living in Utah is so high. Like in Rhode Island, the taxes are so high here, you'll have to pay a 4.9% flat rate tax on all of your income. And what if you want to buy a new house before shifting here? The average house here costs around $300,000. I'm not even telling you the highest cost. Salt Lake City and some other desired areas in Utah will set you back more than $500,000. One more thing. You must have a car to adjust to this state. It's not a luxury, but a need. Public transportation is good in Salt Lake City, but not much better elsewhere. You'll be unable to adjust the resulting burden on your physical and mental state. The state has some good things to offer. The crime rate is low here. You'll also find nice people to call them your friends, but I can't recommend this place to retired people. Number 5. Montana. Montana is also close to nature. There are many fantastic things to explore, but it's not good for your advanced years. The weather here may not suit your health, as winters are long and dark. Tax rates are suitable here, but you'll not enjoy many services. For example, you'll never be able to find desired cell service and the internet. But remember, real estate prices are higher here. Due to the rise in popularity and population, the state compels to demand high rates for houses. The average listing price recently rose to $750,000. As I told you in the case of Utah, you also must have a car to adjust in Montana. Public transportation is horrible here. Don't think you can resolve this problem by walking through roads or using your personal bike. Both options aren't doable during harsh winter weather. One more point. Do you need some exciting activities in your old age? Then you must be conscious. Montana focuses more on outdoor activities, such as music venues, movie theaters, etc. Moreover, cabin fever can cause issues over the long winters. You may not feel well on the slopes. So, what do you think? Are you still attracted to Montana? Let me know in the comments. Number 4. Idaho. Idaho offers affordable housing in many different locations. Yeah, like other states I mentioned before, it's also full of stunning scenes inspired by nature. Deserts of southern Idaho are blessed with exclusive landscapes of sand dunes and sagebrush, but unfortunately, this state doesn't have enough resources to afford your retirement. The cost of living here is so high. It's 6.1% higher than the national average. Moreover, there are different types of taxable retirement incomes. But what about the weather? Like in Montana, cold temperature is also a problem here. If you can't afford harsh winters in your old age, stay away from this state. That's not all about the penetration of your body, but your home. You must prepare your home for the winter. Moreover, Idaho is not that good at offering a clean environment. There's a great fire risk due to the presence of a considerable amount of dead and dying trees. Wildfires affect many places in the state. Air quality is bad enough to damage your respiratory condition. And let me tell you, if you're a jolly person who wants to enjoy the days after retirement to the fullest, then remove Idaho from your list. The state doesn't have a good reputation when it comes to exciting activities. There are some outdoor activities, but you may not like them in your old age. For example, there are options to hike, put up a tent, or glide on skis. Most old people love to comfort their bodies after their 60s, so you should look for a place with options to offer charm in accessible ways. What are your thoughts? What kind of activities do you want to do after your retirement? Let me share your thoughts in the comments. Okay, let's move forward. Number 3. New Jersey. There are a lot of disadvantages to retiring in Jersey, specifically the high cost of living. It's 14% above the national average. Remember, the cost of living in Idaho was 6.1% higher than the national average. And still, it was one of the worst states for retirement in 2024. And here, it's 14%. State income tax for retirement incomes is low, but it's applicable if your pension is below $75,000 and you're a single filer. If you're a joint filer, your pension must be below $100,000 to be eligible for a low tax rate. But what about the property tax rate? It's one of the highest in the US. And remember one thing, especially if you want to spend the autumn of your life with your grandkids. Raising them can be so expensive for you. You should definitely think about their better future. Moreover, children will not be able to enjoy fun activities. There are exciting places, but they are nearly impossible to visit due to their extremely high prices. One last thing to share about New Jersey. Traffic is very congested here. You can try public transportation for convenience. It'll save both your money and time. But if you want to enjoy traveling in your personal car, don't retire in New Jersey. Number 2, Oregon. Oregon is a great place to live due to many reasons. For example, the weather is so decent. You'll not find either extreme cold or extreme hot weather. You can enjoy all 4 seasons, but will not face harshness as observed in other parts of the country. But it's not a good option after your retirement. The cost of living is high at 15.1% over the national average. Moreover, tax rules are irritating. For example, 401k is taxed at the full state income tax rate. One more thing, crime rates are comparatively higher. Whether it's about violent or property crimes, Oregon is also prone to earthquakes. You must prepare your home for it to avoid devastating damage. Now, let's move on to the last state that you shouldn't choose at any cost. I put it at the end of the list due to its high cost of living. It's even higher than Oregon. Number 1, Maryland. Being the worst state to retire in, Maryland's cost of living is 19.5% above the national average. You'll also find yourself sick of high tax rates on your retirement income. 401k and Social Security benefits are not taxed, but habitants pay full tax on all other types of retirement incomes. Like New Jersey, the traffic is also congested here. Are you still attracted to Maryland? You've saved enough money to afford high expenses. You can also face traffic problems. But what about your personal security? The crime rate in Maryland is high. It mainly includes violence and drug-related crimes. so don't take any risks. We hope this video gave you a comprehensive understanding of where not to retire. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth content.